Jordan Poole, a.k.a. JP13, drops a 45-piece nugget tonight as the Washington Wizards do fall to the Cleveland Cavaliers 134-124 in D.C. But this team gets some renewed energy, and they fought hard. They got a little chip on their shoulder, too. Loving it. We're going to talk about it next on Locked On Wizards.
You are Locked On Wizards, your daily Washington Wizards podcast, part of the Locked On Podcast Network. Your team every day.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Brandon Scott again, and my guy, AB. And don't forget, everybody, your favorite podcast now has a newsletter. Introducing the Locked On Wizards daily newsletter, one-stop shop for the ultimate team and league coverage delivered right to your inbox. Sign up for free now at LockedOnDaily.com. That's LockedOnDaily.com. And start your day with all new free Locked On Wizards newsletter. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Gametime. Download the Gametime app, create an account, and use promo code LockedOnNBA for $20 off your first purchase. And again, guys, we did fall to the Cleveland Cavaliers 134-124, but renew energy with this young squad, man, and JP13. The keys have been formally handed over to Jordan Poole as being that guy at least for the next couple of years, and he is now the leader of this team, not only in the locker room but on the floor. And it showed he was aggressive tonight. So, I mean, AB, real quick before I get your take, there was a fight tonight. I mean, like I said, not a literal fight, but even though it came close between Keyshawn George and Evan Mobley, but you saw a chip on her shoulder tonight. You saw renewed energy, and you saw A.J. Johnson. I'm trying to tell you, I've been telling y'all about A.J. Johnson. Roll up there, and that was a beautiful dunk. So what's the biggest storyline tonight? Was it the fight, or was it the fact that they're coming together as a cohesive unit and really playing as a team?
I could say it's a mixture of both. What I wanted to see, it's a good 3-game win streak. I was going to see how this team was this game because, again, Cleveland Cavaliers, number 1 seed in the Eastern freaking Conference, and you put up a fight like that with a Wizards team with 9 wins. All I was saying before the trade deadline was, let's see how this team looks post-trade deadline when they trade a lot of these vets. And look, they're rejuvenated young. Jordan Poole, 45-piece career high. Are you freaking kidding me? Against this Cavs team that's probably going to be contending in the East. And again, A.J. Johnson, seeing these young guys ball out. Keyshawn George, chipping it up with Evan Mobley as a rookie. That's what the fudge I'm talking about. That's energy. That's what we've been wanting so long here in D.C. Dogs. And, man, I can't wait for the upcoming years, man.
Look, dogs indeed. Keyshawn George got into it with Evan Mobley. I was like, come on now. I love the attitude of this team, man. These young guys are dogs. These young guys play with a chip on their shoulder. These young guys play with an attitude. They play as a unit. I mean, Jordan Poole was aggressive. I mean, if you look at the numbers, if you really want to nitpick, yes. I mean, he shot 17 3-point shots and only converted 4. But he was aggressive. Now, 16 for 32. I mean, if you look from the floor, efficiency was there. Now, 3-point shot, not so much. But like I said, he was aggressive. You want that from your number 1 option. He is the number 1 option. It's not even close. And Bilal Coulibaly is now second fiddle. And we've been asking for this all year long. The youth movement has formally started. Tonight, you had 6 people in double figures. And the young squad stepped it up tonight. Like, yes, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. Yes, we lost. But they fought. They played hard. They played hard. They really instilled that culture of playing hard and playing to win. I mean, they stayed in the game, AB. I mean, and again, this is against a team that is the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, a team that has championship aspirations. This is culture right here. Playing hard, playing to win. Look, I got something in my beard. Good Lord. This is, I can't get it out. All right, so this is what you want to see. Now you see the culture of the head coach BK. He's got the pieces. Now, and I said it, AB, give him time to really be that developmental head coach and really work with these young guys. Not having to showcase vets, and not having to develop at the same time. Now it's all about development. The youth movement has formally started. Now I'm excited. I'm ready to see this team what they can do in the second half because, look, there's no expectations. Just go out there and play your game. And we saw tonight, AB, come on now. Bub Carrington, I'm going to start with Bub. I mean, no, let's start with JP, my man JP. Now, our franchise point guard, man. Like I said, he's got the keys for at least the next couple of years. And as we know, down the road, a couple of years, there are some questions about salary. But for right now, relishing the fact that he's embraced that number 1 role. He's put the work in there. He's worked his butt off to get here. And like I said, 45 points. He was aggressive. He collapsed that defense because guys were eating on the outside. Keyshawn George tonight, 17 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 4 for 6 from 3, but he did not rely exclusively on that 3-point shot. 6 for 11 from the field, 3 steals. Keyshawn George is a steal at number 24, AB. 24th overall. And then talking about 23rd overall, AJ Johnson, man. Yeah, the sample size was small tonight, obviously. Only 8 minutes, and I expected that they were going to play him, bottom line 10 minutes, probably at most 15. But only scored 2 points, but he had 4 dimes, man, that were really nice, man. But that dunk, I said it, if you guys did not watch it, yes, sir. If you guys did not catch the last video where I had the host of Locked On Bucks, Camille Davis, on here, man. I talked about how athletic the kid is, how offensively, when he figures it out on a consistent basis, he is under the radar sleeper move, man. AJ Johnson's a beast. He's a baller. He's a dog. You saw that. He can attack the rim. He can defend. I mean, he's on the smaller side, 160. But like I said, we're definitely going to, AB, we're going to take him a few trips to Ben's Chili Bowl. It's all good. We're going to get him there, man. So this starting 5, these young guys, man, he stepped up. Bub Carrington, 13 points, 5 for 9 for the field, 3 for 6 from 3. Did his thing. Now, he did have the ankle injury. Or no, it wasn't even an ankle injury. It was him and I'm trying to think of the player. I believe it was Tyson. They hit knees together. So he came back. He came back into the game. Dog. Absolute 100% USDA select dog. I'm trying to tell you. These young guys, man. Come on, let's be real. I'm not trying to name drop anybody who just got traded, aka Zoolander, but let's be real. They play better. They're just going out there. They're just playing their games. They're playing as a team. You see, they like playing with each other. You see how JP13 is really working with these young guys. These young guys are just going out there and playing, and the future's bright. AB, yes, I think next year is going to be an identical year to this year. Year 4, we're going to challenge for a play-in. Look, you hit it here first. We will be challenging for a play-in year 4, the year after next, because we're going to be better sooner. Look at these the young guys. Outside of Jordan Poole, 45 points. 5 assists. So I like what he did with assists, but we didn't even talk about Be Cool. Be Cool, second fiddle. Be Cool. And now, look, let's be real. Now the expectations is there, though, for JP13 and Bilal. So let me ask you this. How excited are you to see that 1-2 punch behind, Jordan Poole and Bilal Coulibaly?
Kidding me? Very excited. Again, and you talked about it. Coach Keith, I want to talk about him because, again, people are going at his name. But now there's not that much on his plate. It's just all about focusing on these young guys. A lot about it. The first half of the season was trying to see if he can showcase these vets and get the trade value. But now, Be Cool and Bilal Coulibaly, Jordan Poole and Bilal Coulibaly. Again, Bilal Coulibaly, first career triple-double less than 24 hours after Kuzma getting traded. Like, it was the elephant in the room. Let's be real. He was holding these young guys back. And again, these guys want to play with each other. Rashawn Holmes, 12 and 3 assists and 1 block. This Cavs team, again, number 1 seed in the Eastern. I don't know if I can stress that enough. The Wizards have 9 wins. Like, this team's going to be fun to watch for the rest of the season. Like, this is what we want to see. 3-game winning streak, and it ends like this. And it was a good fight. Now, if they got blown out tonight and like by 30, then okay, maybe it was a fluke. But they put up a fight, and that's just all we ask for right now.
No, I agree 100%. Now, I will say this. I do like the Cavaliers. I think they're a very talented team. I'm very intrigued to see how far they can go. But, they were hitting shots and pointing at the bench. Evan Mobley was getting tough. Donovan Mitchell was complaining. And, you're going at a team that's 9-42. Like, what are you pointing at the bench for? I felt like that's kind of cartoonish and kind of whack. To be honest with you, because, again, you're the number 1 seed, and are you really going tit for tat with a team that's the worst team in the conference? It was the best versus the worst, straight up. So I was like, man, you like to see the fight, and they're just trying to call it a rivalry. It was a rivalry when Gilbert Arenas was here, but it's not a rivalry now. Obviously, the Cavs are just so much better. But look, the culture's here. Head coach Big Key has established a culture of playing hard, playing to win the game. You saw it tonight. They played the number 1 seed tough. They played to win this game. We have the culture in place, AB. We have the young core in place. Now, hitting into the next couple of drafts, we need to hit these drafts. But when we hit these drafts, because look, you notice I said when, not if. We got adults in the front office now. General Manager Will Dawkins knows what he's doing. Anybody who's still a skeptic about him, I don't know what to tell you anymore, man, because he's already shown that he's better than the previous 2 regimes. It's not even close. I think we only got 2 guys left from the Tommy Shepard regime, which is Corey Kispert and Anthony Gill. So, like I said, I can see Gill being that veteran guy going forward. And then Kispert, love me some Kispert, man. And I'd love to see him stay, man. But we know what it is. If Denny could get moved, he could probably get moved in all season because there's going to be – look, Will Dawkins ain't done, man. Look, you best believe Chris Middleton is going to be shopped in the offseason, expiring contract. Marcus Smart is going to be shopped in the offseason, expiring contract. Corey Kispert, the guy going to go to Denny route and try to get a first round. I think that if Corey Kispert shows who he is, we know who Kispert is, being that sniper, being that high basketball IQ guy, we could get a first round pick for him. I'm trying to tell you, he's playing chess, not checkers in the front office. I'm very excited. Yes, we lost, but we lost the number 1 seed. And, yes, we're the 15th seed. We're the worst team in the NBA. But right now, the most important thing is culture. Playing hard, playing to win. Culture. I love what I saw. They were fun to watch. They played hard. They had a chip on their shoulder. The future is bright. And let me tell you guys, Bilal's going to be a star. He's going to be an all-star. Alex Sarr is going to be an all-star. He's hurt. Definitely looking forward to him coming back.
Hey, that's the thing, but you're doing this without Alex Sarr, the number 2 overall pick. So, again, it's just something that's encouraging.
Look, Bob Carrington, Keyshawn George are sleepers in his previous draft. A.J. Johnson, welcome to the club. Welcome to that young core. Remember that name. A.J. Johnson is going to be something, man. I'm telling you right now. I mean, the athleticism. I'm telling you right now, the athleticism. So we have the nice young core in place. Just like I said, I have all that confidence in the world in the front office, man. And a lot of people said, look, B, I get it, man. A lot of people they were not high on Will Dog, because I told you, let him cook. Give him the opportunity to do his thing, man. Give him the opportunity to do his job. And you already saw from the previous couple of days, man, that we've got adults in the front office. They're going to build this team. They're building it the right way. We're going to get there. We are going to win a championship someday. You know what I mean? I'm saying, because we are building this team the right way. There's going to be growing pains. Look, we're not going to be good next year. Let's be real. But it's all about the culture. It's all about, I love the fact that they fought with some, I think they were tough. I mean, they're going back and forth with the Cavs. I love it. I love that mentality. I love the dog mentality. We've got dogs here, man. So like I said, I'm very, very proud of this team. I really am. I'm proud of Jordan Poole. He stepped up 45 points, being the guy formerly been handed the keys. I'm proud of these young guys, man. I really am. I'm proud of this team. I mean, and obviously we're probably going to get the first overall pick because we're bad. But look, there's a reason where, it's all about the journey. I say it all the time. It's all about the journey, man. And yes, we're going to have a lot of growing pains. But, I said it before the season started, and I said it last year, AB. When people ask, what are you looking for if you're not looking at wins and losses? You're looking at progression of young talent. When you see these young guys play as well as they did tonight, you have to be proud because you're seeing the future of this organization. You're seeing the future of the city. I mean, these guys are ready to play. Will Dawkins did a good job adding young talent to the draft. You cannot look at any draft pick from the last 2 drafts and not say that Will Dawkins did not hit on every single pick. The only one you can kind of say is up in the air is Tristan Vukcevic. That's it. AB, that's it. But Lau's got star potential. Alex Sarr's got star potential. Bob Carrington's got star potential. Keyshawn George is a dog. A.J. Johnson, when he finds a consistent offensive game. Watch out now. I'm trying to tell you, man. So you throw Cooper Flag, Dylan Harper, or Ace Belly up in this mix, and then the year after that, maybe DeBonsa. I'm trying to tell you, good times are ahead. So, all right, guys, it's going to be a shorter night tonight, but we're going to get in the comments. But before we do, tonight's episode is brought to you by DoorDash. NBA fans, get ready. They swoosh, you save. Thanks to Dash Pass. Every time a player drops 50 points or more in a game, you score a huge deal the next day. It's simple. When a player scores 50 or more in a game during the 2024 and 2025 NBA regular season, Dash Pass members get 50% off in order, up to $10 off the next day from noon to midnight, right? So like I said, I've given so much money to DoorDash over the years, man. I can definitely attest to that. But like I said, if you don't feel like going out, if it's bad weather, if you're drinking and it's a Friday night or Saturday night, drinking or smoking, don't risk it, man. Call DoorDash, man. They're going to do all the work for you. And then you have a lot of good deals on all your local restaurants. So like I said, don't even chance it, man. Utilize DoorDash. Sign up for Dash Pass and be ready to save. When any player scores 50 or more in a game, Dash Pass members get 50% off an order the next day. Up to $10 off. Just use promo code NBA50 from noon to midnight after a 50-point game on eligible orders at participating merchants. Must have an active Dash Pass account. Terms apply. Visit Dash Pass to learn more. DoorDash. Tonight's episode is also brought to you by FanDuel. When the game tips off, the NBA action is just getting started, and there's no better place to get in on the action than with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Because with FanDuel, you can place live bets throughout the game. So even if you missed the opening tip-off or want to bet on the fourth quarter comeback, you can stay in the action. If you're looking for a bigger payout, you can even combine your live bets into the same game parlay. Come on now, Lord. So right now, new FanDuel customers get $150 in bonus bets if you win your first $5 bet wins. Just visit FanDuel.com to join today. That's FanDuel.com for your shot at $150 in your pocket. Make every moment more with FanDuel, the official sportsbook partner of the National Basketball Association. All right, guys, let's get in the comments, man. And like I said, I want to say this real quick. Not only do I want to say appreciate you, AB, for rolling with your boy during the deadline, man, but this was a very exciting deadline. And like I said, for everybody to roll with us, we put a lot of content out, man. A lot of videos, a lot of shorts. Just not only on the Locked On side, just for me working with Sports Illustrated, a lot of articles out. But like I said, I appreciate everybody who took time to not only listen and watch our content, but took time to read my articles, not only in the newsletter here on Locked On Wizards, but also my articles with Sports Illustrated, man. So I appreciate the love, guys. I appreciate the love. This channel is close to 5K. We have grown so much since I've come over here, forming the best backcourt in the DMV with the real Ed Oliver. And now that I'm solo, and now I have my guy AB with me. Now we're forming a new backcourt in the DMV, right, AB? So like I said, I appreciate you guys, man. I appreciate everybody who's been here with me since day one. And the future is bright, not only with our Wiz Kids, but with this channel right here. So let's get it through comments, guys. We got a lot of them. We can't answer all of them, but like I said, next week we will be doing 1 to 2 mailbags. So like I said, you definitely going to answer those questions, guys. So we're going to start off with Luke Feldman. He says, should make an episode trashing Beal for 30 minutes since the only 2 teams willing to take his contract at this point were reportedly the Wizards and Hawks. Real ones know Wall made people's careers. Preach, brother. Look, John Wall got how many people paid? Not only Beal, but Otto Porter was a max contract guy. I'm just saying. So yes, there was a report, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull it up real quick before we end the show, because there was a report about how there was a realistic chance that Bradley Beal was almost a Wizard again. Very, very close, man, because, there was only a couple teams that he was willing to trade a no trade clause for, man. And that's a mess over there in Phoenix, man. I do not envy that at all. Bucket Getter says, I love this team now. We have so much youth, energy, and freedom. Kuz was in the way. Sorry to say, it's clear as day. I agree 100%. What do you think, AB?
Yeah, no, definitely. Again, Kuz, for much of the we give him slack. It was a reality situation. It was the elephant in the room. He was in the way. We wanted to see what these young guys could do. We saw that when he was injured, Bilal was shining out, and now off a 3-game win streak and a good fight against the Cleveland Cavaliers, again, the number 1 seed, the Eastern Conference. I'm gonna say it again. It means something when Kuz got traded not too long ago. It just, the future is there. It's really bright. And Will Dawkins, shout out to him getting those draft picks and just building on this young core, 2025 win in 2026. It genuinely, you can say that there's a bright future here in DC. And that's something that we haven't been able to say, at least with confidence, for so long.
So this is the article real quick through NBA Central, but it's also through Ramona Shelburne and Brian Windhorst on ESPN. It says, of all the teams Phoenix canvassed, sources said only the Wizards and Hawks would consider taking on Beal if he'd waive his no trade clause to go there. I'm not even going to elaborate too much because I would be so upset if he came. Nothing against Beal, but we turned the corner and started a new era for a reason. Just to bring him back, an old player. I'm glad we didn't make that move. Like I said, Will Dawkins was cooking like an air fryer at the trade deadline. So, like I said, I have all the confidence in his front office, man, since day one. And I think that we have a real one now, AB. Locked On Wiz Kid says, Big Scott, very soon people will ask WTF, the Bucks were thinking giving up AJ for Kuz. I'm telling you, keep an eye on AJ Johnson, man. Keep an eye on AJ Johnson because he's a dog, he's a baller, and he is a diamond in the rough, man. If you think Keyshawn George and Bob Cranton, which they really are, they are diamonds in the rough, AJ Johnson is going to fall right in line with them. Igor Luchinkov, man, how you doing tonight, man? Man, what a game. We know Scrubs for real, and you can tell if they can't blow us out with unproven players, then how the Cavs winning finals. Laugh aloud, they're not. Go Wiz Kids. Yeah, they fought hard against a really good team, a team that has championship aspirations. When I say culture, guys, a lot of people got on me there early in the year like, B, Scott, what are we talking about culture? This is what I'm talking about. Playing hard, playing to win. That's culture because it's going to carry over. Because it's going to carry over when we become a competing team, a playoff team. You want that fight. You want that fire kindled early because you want to keep that. Because once we become that team, you want to see that fight. Because there's good teams out there, but how many have that fight? The Celtics have that fight. So, you look at the Western Conference, there's a lot of good teams, but not every one of them had that fire. There's teams that got that fire, and there's teams that you're good, but we know they're not going to make it to the highest level. So, that culture is important, AB. Let's see, man. Like I said, I appreciate everybody. I'm not gonna be able to get to everybody's comment. I hate missing anybody's comments, man. I really do, man. I appreciate you guys. W Man says, love seeing Rashawn fit in with all these young guys with little to no chemistry. Holmes is here for the long run, in my opinion. Holmes is a dog. I love his effort. I love his tenacity in the paint. I love Rashawn Holmes, man. Like I said, I haven't watched him too much over the years because obviously, he's been several different teams, man, Dallas, Sacramento, but I watched him more in Sacramento than Dallas, but he's a dog. High energy in the paint. Let's see. Wizards Den, how you doing? It says great effort by the Wizards tonight. What difference when Kuzma's not on this team? There's no shade on Kuz, but let's be real. it is a different team. You see confidence, you see dogness, if that's even a word. I don't even think this word, but you see it. They're just going out there and playing. But you see they like playing with each other. You see how these young guys really, react to not only Jordan Poole, but all these vets, man. Chris Middleton, shout out to Chris Middleton, new Wizard, man. Saw him on the sidelines. Like I said, I'll be down there tomorrow. Not as a media, though. I'm going down there with a buddy of mine. I'm a fan because I'm going to have me a couple beers, man. Like I said, I'm not going as media. The first time, in a while, I'm going down there as a fan. So I'm just, just going down there to chill out, man. But like I said, Chris Middleton was in the house tonight. So he's another guy, man, who's going to have, he's really going to be a really good mentor here in DC. Let's see, guys. To get to the nitty-gritty of the comments. We got to get to my guy, man, Nomadic Brian. How you doing tonight? Looks like the Cavs were a little better on 3-pointers. Yeah, rebounds and turnovers pretty close. Yeah, it was neck to neck. And look, there's a lot of talent in Cleveland. We're very young and unproven. You see the culture. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna stop saying culture, man. But you see it. This team we're starting to have the right pieces. This young core is in place. We have the mentorship of players who have been in the finals. Jordan Poole, he's got a ring. Chris Middleton, he's got a ring. I'm trying to tell you, man, we have guys who know how to be clutch in the finals, man. Looking at Chris Middleton, we got a closer now. I mean, it's kind of like Felix Batiste over there at Baltimore, man. We got a closer now. I'm trying to tell you, Chris Middleton is one of those guys where he's going to rub off on people like Bilal because Bilal is now the second fiddle. AB. Let me ask you this, AB, real quick. You think Be Cool? Like I said, me knowing Be Cool in my interactions with him, I know he is. But I'm gonna ask you real quick, man. You think he's ready for this moment? You think he's ready to be that second fiddle with JP13?
Oh, definitely. I just think he was waiting to get unleashed, and now him being a second option. Again, all-star, definitely. Superstar might be a little too soon because, again, you want to see if we can develop a jump shot. This is hard to be a superstar in the league without a jump shot unless like Giannis Antetokounmpo. But at the end of the day, with his defensive ability to just swat the ball and just guard 1 through 5, legitimately insane. Once he gets in his offensive bag, like it's gonna be barbecue chicken. I legitimately can't wait. And again, I was looking at some stats. The Wizards missed 9 free throws tonight and only lost by 10. So again, little things like that eventually they'll get better at. And it's just like those wins eventually gonna pile up. A lot of people don't remember the OKC before they got Chet Holmgren. They weren't that good, and then they got those young guys, and now they're contending the Western Conference. So, and Will Dawkins was there, but not saying, obviously I'm not saying we're gonna end up at OKC be this great that soon. But at the end of the day, it's about process. It's about being patient. And you just have to be that right now. And when you see stuff like this, I know it's one thing to lose, but if you lose in a fashion where you're fighting rather than getting embarrassed 30, that means something with a team with no expectations.
I agree 100%. I ain't got nothing to add to that. I'm with you, man. W Man says, I like seeing Keyshawn show he has some dog in him. Keyshawn's got some dog in him, man. I like it. I mean, defensively, he's a lot better than I thought he was. Looking at the scouting report coming out of the draft, I mean, he's on it on defense, man. He's got that mentality. Offensively, we know what he can do, but he's got that dog factor. W Man says, I thought he was a timid kid when we drafted him, but boy, was I dead wrong. Man, Keyshawn George is a dog. Underline it. Let's see. The son of God says, AJ fast as lightning. Can't wait to see what he becomes. They better not put him in the G League. Let him get the reps. Ow, man, I agree 100%. Give him those reps. Look, I think he's ready for the big time. Give him those reps at the big club, man. Definitely think he's ready because like that speed, that athleticism, he's solid on defense, man. He guarded Evan Mobley a few times. I mean, look, and getting back to Keyshawn George. Shout out to Keyshawn George matching up with Evan Mobley at the 4, man. I mean, come on now. A lot of people were skeptical whether he could hold it down. He played Evan Mobley well. And Evan Mobley still got his, man. But, there's a difference in size. And, Keyshawn George held his own. So, shout out to the 3 Sean, man. Shout out to my man 3 Sean. All right, let's see. Wizards Dan Man says AJ Johnson to Ben's Chili Bowl. Hilarious. Yeah, man. Ben's Chili Bowl was get him up there. It was fatting this man up. Because, like I said, if you add about 15 pounds, not to the point where it really becomes a detriment to his speed, but I think he could get to around 180, 185 and still have that speed and still have that body to be able to finish through contact. So let's see, guys. My guy, man, no breaks. Dude, my homie, man, says Poole had a great game and a horrible game at the same time. 45 points, 52% for the field, but 4 for 17 for 3. Excuse me. I agree, man. 17 threes, yeah, and then there was a couple of possessions where he let one go, they got the rebound, and he got the ball, and then they go again. So, shot selection from 3 was questionable, but overall, you want JP13 to be aggressive. So, like I said, not the best numbers from 3, but I'll take 52% for the field. So he says some of those shots should have gone to Bubba Blau or my young guy AJ. I agree. I agree 100%. But like I said, you do want to see JP13 be aggressive, but then you don't want it to be, aggression to the detriment. But I think he's gonna be all right, man. Because like I said, I think that he's built great chemistry with these young guys. So I think that, like I said, you do want to see him being aggressive, but at the same time, look, we had 6 guys in double figures, man. We didn't even talk about Kiss, man. Kispert, I believe, was 10 points. Kispert, man, definitely was, intrigued to see if he can get back to being that Kispert, man, being that sniper, man. Because if we can have a couple snipers and Keyshawn George and Kispert, come on now. No Breaking News also says, I want to see more from Vuk. Can't wait to see Smart and Middleton. And for real, Sadie Bay. Yeah, man, Sadiq Bay, baby. I like our team even more now after the trades. Heard we buy out Brogdon. I'm so excited for the future. I don't think it's definite yet, but he is definitely a buyout candidate. I would, if I'm a betting man, which I dabble in sports betting. I would say that they're going to buy him out, and because I think that Brogdon's going to try to find an opportunity to get a contender, and he's earned that. He's done well. He's really mentored these young guards, man. So hats off to Brogdon, man, UVA guy. Appreciate your service, bro. Let's see, DC on you, my guy says Jordan Poole fire. Pool party, baby. Put your flippers on, y'all. Pool party tonight. Let's see. W Man says Wiz look way better without Sarr. All right, now look, we need Sarr. All right, now, they look good, man, but we need the big Eiffel, man. We need the big Eiffel, man. All right, guys, we're gonna try to knock out 3 more comments real quick. DC Onion says even AJ got in and got a poster dunk. Athletic. Trying to tell you. The best of the North says people who know ball know Sarr has upside and would help today. Absolutely. Sarr's got star potential. So, like I said, they played well. But that's the thing. When you build that culture, when you have so much young talent and depth, you can play this well and not have a player that is so, look, he's a star player. He's going to be a star player, and he's a big part of his team. But Sarr being down, we don't have to worry so much because Rashawn Holmes, man, he's got that dog factor. He's got energy in the paint. So is next man up. We've got depth now, young depths where you can have a guy come in and say, next man up, produce. So I agree with both of y'all, man. So let's see. We're going to do 2 more, guys. I hate to miss anybody's comments, man. I really do, man. Appreciate you guys, man. Rock with your boy tonight. Let's see. All right, my man. Dan TK84 says, I like Beal, but bringing him back wouldn't be a smart move at this point. It would be a stupid move, but I think Will Dawkins. I mean, the reports are out there, but I think that Will the Thrill Dawkins, man. Look, you guys tell me if that's a cool nickname, but Will the Thrill Dawkins, man, like I said, I don't think that he would bring him back because it would be no point, man. This is a rebuilding team.
Thank you, next B, as the saying goes.
Yeah, I don't think that was even a choice, man. And last one, man, we're gonna do 2 more, man. I got somebody. W Man says B Scott says going as a fan. Don't forget those eye drops, B Scott. I'm gonna tell you what, man. Like I said, I haven't gone as a fan in years, man. Obviously since becoming part of NBA media, man. But I got a really good friend of mine. It's his birthday, got him tickets, man. So I definitely want to go up there and kind of hang out with my boy, man. And I want to sit down and actually enjoy these young guys and drink a beer because you really don't want to be media and drink beer. It's just not professional. So I want to enjoy me a beer, man, and sit down and cap one, man. So like I said, I'm just gonna go as a fan. But anybody who's going to the game, man, let me know. I'd love to definitely chop it up with you guys, man. So anybody going to the game on Saturday, let me know. I would love to meet you guys, man. Definitely chop it up with you. So let's see. Okay, Shook Biz, man, says B Scott 2024, 2025 words and phrases. Intriguing, culture, good gravy. Laugh out loud. Yes, sir. You got it, man. Appreciate you, man. Yes, sir. It's all in very, very intriguing, right? Let's see. Locked on Law says Brennan doesn't have time to read all of this stuff. So I just sat here and said nothing all night. Locked on Law, man.
It's a good day, B, when Locked on Law isn't being negative. He's just sitting there like, wow, I'm shocked.
I mean, Shook Biz says, yes, sir. So, I got a lot of sayings, guys, but hey, man, much love. Love you guys, man. Definitely appreciate everybody who supported me since day one, man. So, like I said, it's been a pleasure, and I look forward to doing this for many, many years, man. Love what I do, man. I love what I do, and I got love for y'all, man. So, like I said, we're gonna go ahead.
B, one more saying. I gotta get one of this. I'm trying to tell y'all that you like that one too.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Look. So absolutely. Izzy Polycarp says, going to the game tomorrow. Let me know, man. Hit me up on direct message on at Locked On Wizards on X, and let's chop it up, man. Let's link up. Let's see. Gideon says, hi, Brandon. What's up? And then Shook Biz says, Bethesda Station, come visit a brother. Got you. We're gonna make it happen, brother. And then John Higgins says, the future is bright. All right, everybody. Like I said, shout out to everybody. All right, guys, real quick. I said keep it short. We have 30 minutes. So, like I said, I love talking to you guys, man. It's Friday night, guys. Enjoy your weekend. Have a blessed weekend. Like I said, I will be going to the game tomorrow, not as media, but as a fan. So I won't be going to the press conference or going live. We're gonna go live to recap the Hawks game on Sunday. Okay. So look around 7:00 on Sundays. We're gonna go live. So like I said, guys, if you drink or smoke, do it at home. Don't drink and drive. Don't smoke and drive, man. You're just giving them a reason to pull you over. Okay. And you're putting a lot of people's lives at risk. Stay at home, enjoy the family and friends. Definitely have a blessed weekend. And I'll see everybody on Sunday. All right. So hail to the Wizards and peace. Everybody have a blessed weekend.